Well, what's up, LA Live gang? Salute to Laker Nation. What's up, everybody? It's your boy AC, and we're back with a special Saturday, what was it, afternoon edition of LA Sports Live. You guys see the thumbnail? You see the title? No, there hasn't been a trade yet. There hasn't been a trade yet. Um, Look, we're getting closer to this trade deadline, and we're past the halfway mark in the NBA season. And you know, you got your contenders and you got your pretenders. And there's certain teams, and you got your buyers and your sellers. And you know, you got teams out there, a lot of teams out there because of the play-in tournament, all that stuff. A lot of teams still think they have a shot, at making the playoffs and all that kind of stuff. Excuse me. Then you got some teams, we're past the halfway mark and they just finally throwing in the towel. So this is the breaking news today, courtesy of Bleacher Report. Um, Charlotte Hornets had a terrible season. Uh, they're just not good, man. They're just not good. And we know LaMelo missed a lot of time and some other players. Anyway, um, so the word is coming out of Charlotte that they now have officially thrown in the towel. I think their record's like they're like 20 games under 500 or so, so they're not going to do anything. I think if they're not in last place in the East, they're like next to last, so they're pretty bad. So now the word is that they're making several of their veteran players available for trade. Now, all last summer and even going back to last season, this past summer and then last season, there was rumors of a Lakers Hornets trade, revolving around, of course, Russell Westbrook, and then coming from the Hornets, Kelly Oubre, and who else? And scary Terry Rozier. And I guess they had to throw old boy in there because he makes the most money. But those were the rumors. They kind of died down the last few months. Salute to everybody in the chat. Get to the point, man. Well, the point is, like I just said, the Hornets have officially said that they're taking offers on these players. So, like I mentioned before, my last couple of Laker reports, um, some teams are going to start making decisions. Certain teams are going to be buyers, certain teams are going to be sellers. Well, basically, the news is the Charlotte Hornets have officially announced that they're going to be sellers. So, that's another look. Hold on, who said that? Who said that? I know Reg Dog is just messing around. No, I'm not like Tyler, man. I'm not going to be doing all these gazillion trade scenarios, man. That's irritating. If it's irritating to me, I know it's got to be irritating for you guys to listen to. But anyway, the point is they've officially announced that they're sellers now. Will the Lakers have conversations with them? I'm pretty sure you're going to hear the Lakers name um, mentioned, connected with a lot of players, a lot of teams. We've heard the Lakers prominently mentioned in the running for what's the guy from the Knicks, man, that everybody wants that's not even playing for them. I don't know see what the big deal about that is, but anyway, we're gonna see the Lakers name being attached to a lot of players, and I kind of think I kind of think that combined with the win last night, yeah, we had a great win last night. We're moving on to some other games, and I know we got here's you forget all that mess. Look, we got a game coming up against the Clippers. The Lakers got to win that game versus the Clippers. You know, the Clippers been whooping our ass for the last couple seasons, 2 or 3 seasons. I know these regular season games don't mean much, but we got to beat the Clippers. Anyway, I just have to get that out the way. But as we get closer to the trade deadline, like I said, man, Cam Reddish, thanks, LOE. There's going to be a lot of talks, a lot of speculation, and I just really want the Lakers, man. I just want the Lakers front office to get off their ass and do something, man. I don't care about draft picks anymore. That's their fucking problem to figure out. I don't even care about that anymore. Hell, nobody talks about it. Clippers ain't got no draft picks either. Clippers have zilch, nada. they don't even own their 2027, 2029. The Lakers, at least they still own their 2027. Now the Clippers don't. The Clippers got a couple pick swaps coming up, first round pick swaps with I think OKC. That's all they got coming up, within the next 5 years. So the Lakers are still in relatively uh, good position, from that standpoint. But um, me personally, with AD not being there, with Austin Reeves not being there, Lonnie Walker's not there, man. To me, this team has done enough, right? They're fighting, they're hanging in there. They floated right around 500 since AD has been out. Come on, man. The Lakers got to do something, man. The Lakers got to do something. And little sideline moves like Cam Reddish and stuff like that. That's not enough, man. We got to make a splash. We got to make a splash for a variety of reasons, not just it has nothing to do with LeBron James. I'm just talking about for the future of this franchise, for the immediate future of this franchise. What if I told you the Lakers? I guess you meant to say LB. You meant to say the Lakers made 30 trades for LeBron. Not quite 30, but they made a lot of trades. But I think the one that just we all know the one that really just killed us was a Russ trade, man. That's why people harping on these trades and all this other kind of stuff, man. It is what it is. Look, you guys talk all these trades that teams have made for LeBron James. It's kind of difficult when you're dealing with star players that make Lakers got multiple star players that make a lot of money, man. So their hands are kind of tied on a lot of things. But anyway, that's neither here or there, man. But like I said, that's the breaking news, man. The Hornets they've officially are sellers, and it's gonna be other teams now, man. It's gonna be other teams um, that finally come out and say, "Hey, we're willing to listen to some deals." Um, Pistons already came out; they're taking offers for Bogey, and I think when we get closer to the trade deadline, that teams are kind of come down on some of their prices. Maybe Detroit doesn't have to because hell, Bogey's under contract, so I think probably they would like to keep him, but hey, if somebody wants him, they're gonna have to pay a pretty penny. LB, you do you watch them? Do you watch them? They play hard, they play tough, man. They're just undermanned right now, man. When they get back 100%, AD comes back, we get our bench and role players back, then we won't have any excuses. Even when we get these guys back, is the team good enough? I don't know. I don't know, but it's not like last season where the Lakers were getting embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? It's not like last season where the Lakers were getting embarrassed on national TV. They're in most of these games, man. They're in most of these games now. I understand what you're saying. They could play better. They could shoot better. That's for damn sure. But the team is just not really constructed, of shooters. So that's not something that's going to change until you change the players, in my opinion. So I don't know, man. I don't know, but I think we'll have a lot to talk about between now and the trade deadline. There'll be a lot of rumors. Um, it's going to be interesting to see who finally throws in the towel first and who's going to decide to build through the draft or cut salary or however they want to spend it. But that's what's gonna go down. I think Utah will probably be next, right? Utah will probably be next. They got up to a quick little start, and then they've been humbled, so to speak. So I think there'll be another team. So they won't look back to their fan base because Utah came out and said that they weren't going to tank, and then they got off to a good start. But now, like I said, they've been kind of humbled. So they probably will say, I've seen enough. We can just go ahead and do what our original plan was, and that was to go after Victor. That's right, LB. The Lakers snapped that what was it, 10 game or 11 game win streak by the Grizzlies. Um, didn't see it last night. I saw the replays and all that stuff on YouTube, but um, this is what I want to see, man. This is what I want to see. I want to see the Lakers. I want Memphis to be in that number 3 slot, and I want the Lakers to come in at the number 6 slot. And I want to play Memphis the first round, man. I don't want the Lakers to play the Memphis Grizzlies in the first round of the playoffs. And like I said, if the Lakers are healthy, if you got a healthy LeBron, if you got a healthy AD, Anthony Davis, and a couple other role players, man, that's what matchup that I want to see because it's OKC, excuse me, it's Memphis and a couple other teams, man. They sure do a lot of yapping, man. And I like back in the day, I was talking about on Twitter earlier today. Um, this Memphis team kind of reminds me of a young OKC team, man. They were young, coming hard. They had some dogs on there, but they had to be humbled a time or two by the Lakers in the playoffs, putting their place. Until they finally broke through, man. But Memphis, man, I just think they're just a little bit too cocky, man. They're just a little bit too cocky for a team that really uh, hasn't done anything. To be honest with you, hasn't really done anything of significance. Yeah. What's up, GTM? We want to see the Suns, but the Suns is in the dirt. Yeah, they Suns got some issues too, man. It's over for CP3, man. He might be able to pull out a few games here and there, but it's over for him, bro. He's old. He's old. Lakers over everything. Yeah, I would love to see Memphis first round. Can't stand it. Yeah, man. Yeah, John, his little personal cheerleader, his father, man. Yeah, man. That shit gets old, bro. That stuff gets old, man. I want to put them guys in their place. Hell, I think the Lakers could sweep them. But anyway, don't let me jinx the stuff, man. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to jump on, bring the breaking news, and it's gonna be a lot of videos like this, guys, because these teams, like I said, they're gonna start throwing in the towel. Um, a lot of these teams, look, they've been wanting to tank from the giddy up, but they know the NBA, the league office is watching, so they had to pretend like they were really trying to contend and win and all that kind of stuff. And now we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Trade deadlines coming up in a few weeks, and most of these teams now, when we get to that point, they could honestly say, "Hey, look, we played the whole first half of the season, then some. This team is not contending." Now they would have a perfect excuse um, to go ahead and throw in the towel, trade away, you know, good players or sort of semi-good players, and shed some salary and get rid of some bad contracts, so they can go ahead and commit, tanking for Victor. And not only Victor, but that other guy, what's his name? Scoop, whatever, man. But they got some good young players coming out in this draft. So that ought to be interesting. Ought to be interesting. But anyway, once again, great victory by the Lakers last night. Great win. I mean, great play, man. Great play by Dennis Schroeder. I mean, you know, I had my issues with Dennis the first time around, man, but I'm all in with Dennis now, man, because I really do think he's kind of on a redemption tour. So he went out there, man, grabbed that ball, stole that ball, did his thing, man. That's the mentality these Lakers got to have, and that's what the mentality they got to keep, man. Because AD or no AD, no Austin Rivers or Austin Rivers or Lonnie Walker, it's gonna be a dogfight, man. It's gonna be a dogfight in the Western Conference because I just checked out the standings, and now there is starting to be a little bit of separation at the top. You got the top 3 teams, um, and then a little bit of separation once you get past what the 4th seed. So yeah, it's go time. To be honest with you, man, I was gonna do this tomorrow. But it's go time now for the Lakers and really any team in the Western Conference that's looking to get in the playoffs and they're not like in the top 3 or 4 seeds. It's go time because, like I said, the top 3 teams they got a little bit they got a little bit of separation. So I think those slots are pretty much spoken for. So you got the rest of the teams pretty much jockeying for those last few little last 5 or 6 little um playoff spots, including the play-in. So we're gonna see what's happening. What's up, LB? You don't like Dennis the Menace, man? Come on, bro. He basically won the game for the Lakers last night, man. Basically won the game for the Lakers. I wish he would be a little bit more consistent, man. But he's still doing his thing, still putting up his numbers, and whether you like it or not, he pretty much willed the Lakers to a victory last night, man. And on the night where the goat, you hear that, LB, the goat, LeBron James, he didn't really have a good game last night. So what's up, Dominique Lindsay? You're new here, never seen you before. Oh man, pretty much what happened, Dominique, is the Hornets have pretty much said that they're shopping all their veterans. They said they're going to move ahead and go ahead and move forward and try to build a team through the draft. So pretty much all their veteran players, not they're not going to trade Lamelo. I said the goat, man. Um, yeah. So the Hornets, they said they're going to trade all their vets, man. So uh, of course, as soon as that comes out, the Lakers name are going to get attached to it because of for obvious reasons. For obvious reasons. Yeah, LB, I gotta get you on, man, because you say you're a Laker fan, but you just got this thing about LeBron James, man. But it's all good, bro. It's all love. My thing is, I never was a fan of LeBron James, but when he put on the purple and gold, man, then I just gotta, I gotta roll with him, man. Gotta roll with him. Well, here's the thing, Dominique. What I think, uh, I understand what you're saying about Lamelo, but what you're starting to see now is, um, these guys, especially when they're on their rookie contract, that I don't think you'll see again where these guys usually just break out and leave. They'll do is they'll just sit there and do their time, their first 4 years, so they can get that first big extension. Because now it's just like there's so much money. There's so much money, man, that these guys are kind of now thinking a little bit different and hanging around till they can get their first, at least their first full max rookie extension, and then maybe they'll hang in that around another year or so, and then if things don't go right, they'll look to break out. But they're just, I think, finally that rule, those set of rules that the NBA put in about try to help teams keep their star players with this super max and all this other. I think it's finally kicking in, man, because now you really are not seeing these guys walk away. But you're not really seeing these guys walk away from these big contracts, leaving their original team, man, because they're just making it too lucrative for them. And, just too much money for them to just get up and walk away. There's several guys that could do that, but I just don't think they're going to do it. And we'll see, man. You look, Dominique. I'm not disagreeing with you, but like the old saying goes, money talks, and you know what walks. So, um, and it ought to be interesting. That's kind of like a unique situation in Charlotte, because last time the Hornets had a player that was going to come up on a major max deal, MJ said no. MJ said no, and then I guess history is kind of proven that he made the right decision by not. You guys know what I'm talking about, man. He's out of the league now. Kimball Walker. That was the last like major star, all star player, or whatever. that the Hornets had that was due for like a super max deal. And MJ said, nah, no, he's not worth it. And now here we are, what, 4 years later, the guy's out the league. So yeah, yeah, he wasn't worth it. But you know, uh Lamelo's a much better player. But I'm just saying, man, I think this would be a different situation. He'll definitely pay Lamelo, but I'm just saying, man, we don't know quite yet. We don't know. We don't know. But anyway, guys, I gotta jump out of here. Salute to everybody in the chat. In the chat, Dominique, thanks for coming through. You guys make sure you go subscribe to LB, the sports and political channel of LB. Make sure you check him out. Ball is life. Ball is life, Junior. Thanks for coming through. The truth. Thanks for coming through. Shout out to Reg Dog. LOE is in the house. GTM salute. And we'll see, guys. Look, when the stories start to break, I'll just keep jumping on because there's gonna be a lot of stories now. Um, it's gonna be a lot of stories, a lot of different scenarios, and I'm hoping. I don't know, but I'm hoping the Lakers will finally just come off their high horse and just go ahead and make a deal so we can, so we can compete, man. So we can honestly get this team together and be a legit contender this season, man. Let's not waste, man. I ain't no big LeBron fan, but let's not waste another year, bro. This is ridiculous. Let's not waste another year. Lakers, Lakers management, Lakers ownership, stop bullshitting and stop penny pinching and let's become a real contender and go after this championship. Anyway, guys, this is your boy AC, LA Sports Live once again. Salute and thanks for everybody coming through. I'll wrap with y'all later.